Hello friends! Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you how I do the highly requested hand-painted glass red roses. I will be putting up all the products that you will need for this tutorial, so let's get started. This is the glass rose nail design that we will be recreating. We're going to go through our products list to make sure we have everything we need for this tutorial. All right, so the first product that we need is the nail art demo tip. Mine is already in black, but I will go through all the steps with you guys in this tutorial. This is the rose photo reference that I will be using for the artwork. The gel polish that I have in black is from DNS, also Dulce Nail Sprinkles. This is in carbon black, and it is one of my favorite black gel polishes. And if you have a favorite, go for it. Here is the Jelly Gel Color in red by DailyCharme. It's called Cosmopolitan and number 204. And this is what it looks like. And these are my tried and true matte and gloss top coats from Kupa that I will be using. The brushes I will be using is the Johens Fine Lace Detailer brush and the Fine Shader brush. I will also be using the Johens Art Gel paint in white. It is very, very, very thick, and you want something that's a little bit on the thicker side than a gel polish. You definitely need a paint for this type of design. This is an art palette and a buffer along with the mini flash curing light. It's just a simple LED mini to cure in between the layers, and my LED lamp is off to the side over there, onto the right. The first thing you want to do is to have 2 coats of a gel black. So you can go in with this or whatever you prefer for your brand. I already have a black based because of the nail art demo tip. After you cure those 2 coats for 60 seconds each, you're going to go in with a matte top coat and come right on back. Once that comes out of the light, it's going to have a matte finish. It's going to act basically like an art canvas for you. So you're going to grab your gel paint in white and place it on your art palette. And then we are going to check out where we want our lines to be. So if you take a look at how the rose is shaped, break it down into shapes. So as you can see here, this is like an upside down C or a U, and this is kind of like a tight circle spiral. So wherever you're going to lay your white down is where the red is going to come through on that rose. So break it down into shapes. That's the easiest, best advice I could give. I'm going to kind of freehand this on my own since this is just inspiration. So let's get started. I'm going to start loading up my brush with the gel white paint, and I'm going to create a little bit of a distance here and here because you still want your flower to have a bloom. So we're going to kind of go maybe right here. And you want to keep this very, very small. So there's 1, and then we're going to do 2, and we're going to let's go right here. Now, if you don't like where that placement is, you can always wipe it off and start over. I'm pretty happy with this one. I think I should face it the other way, so I'll be right back. After we get our shapes in, we are going to go in with the shader brush, and what you're going to do is pull down a little bit to create the shape of the tiny little bud, and we're going to blend. So we're just barely tapping. We're also kind of pushing, tapping very lightly. I want to push it in because we're creating that bud. All right, and then same on this side. This is going the opposite way, so we're gonna just tap. Try to keep that space of darkness. We want to keep this nice and tight as possible. We're just gonna blend just a tad. Don't worry if it blends in a little too much, that's fine because we're gonna go back in with detail work towards the end of our design. And also this part right here, you want to press kind of up a little bit. Same with this one. You want to kind of press up a little bit, kind of feather that out, blend it, and we'll get to the next step. The next part, I like to create little C's to kind of envelop the little swirl parts. So wherever this is open, you want to leave a little bit of space, create like a C, and then do it to the other side to kind of meet. And you can kind of bellow it out a little like a petal. And do the same thing for this side. All right. And you can fix anything at this point because everything is still wet. After we blend, then you're going to flash cure this from about 10 to 30 seconds. Once you have cured your layer for about 10 to 30 seconds, you're going to create more shapes to kind of C-shapey, kind of a lazy C. Blend those petals inwards, create a little bit more space, and then cure that as well. I think you guys get the picture. I will demonstrate here, and then I will go off camera, finish it, and show you what the next step is. When you're done with your design, you're going to fully cure that for 60 seconds. Then you're going to go back in with a very, very thin coat of the white paint. And you're just going to go over a few of the edges that you want to highlight before we finish the design. And if you happen to make any mistakes in here, you can always take your shader and just blur it out. And there it is. And here is my final design, and I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. Once this comes out of the light, it should look like this with the nice matte top coat. Now at this point, if you feel any lumps or bumps, feel free to use a buffer and buff this, wipe with acetone to dissolve all the dust, and then proceed to the next step, which is using our tinted jelly red color, one coat for 60 seconds on top of your design. Next, you're gonna apply a second coat of that tinted jelly red. Then you're going to cure it in the lamp for 60 seconds. The last step in this nail design is to hit it with a nice shiny top coat and cure that for 60 seconds. And here is the final look of the design that we just created. And we are just gonna add our new design here with the other roses. And I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching with me. As always, like, subscribe for more awesome videos coming your way. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.